Good morning. It's Tuesday morning, April the 13th, 2021, and it's a joy to be able to share some thoughts with you from God's Word today. I'm Pastor Mike Custer, the pastor at Bible Baptist Church in Grand Forks, North Dakota, and we're going to read a verse, just a single verse from Proverbs chapter 5 this morning. It's actually Proverbs chapter 5, verse 9. Proverbs chapter 5, verse 9 says this: "The warning has been to avoid the strange woman." But verse 9 says, "Lest thou give thine honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel." And this statement is applicable to how we use our life. And the Bible talks about giving your honor to others and giving your years to the cruel, losing the potential of your lifetime. You know, it's really true that we only have one life. And the mortal years that we have here on this earth go all too quickly, and they're all too short. And to waste them and to use them unprofitably is all the more foolish the more we become aware of how short our days are. I love Psalm 90, which talks about the eternality of God and the very temporal brevity of man and our existence here on the earth. And the near conclusion of that psalm is, teach us to number our days. Help us to be aware, Lord, of how short our time is, so we can use our time wisely and use our years to the best possible advantage, because they are all too short. There are too few of them to begin with. We just don't have time to waste. And the Bible speaks in Proverbs chapter 5 of this very thing. "Lest thou give thine honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel." Don't give your life away. Don't spend your years in fruitless and frustrated endeavors. Instead, make sure that you are giving your time to those things that really matter, things that are going to make a difference in eternity. And sin is so destructive, and sin is so cruel. It's such a terrible taskmaster. And Satan is such a liar. He promises pleasure, and Moses chose the affliction of the people of God rather than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. And that's exactly how they ought to be defined. Those pleasures are just for a season. And God says, don't give your time, don't give your life, don't give your potential to those things that will only be for a season, that will not really be profitable anyway. Invest yourself, give yourself, determine to focus your attention in those things that are really worthwhile and valuable. And the Lord will honor you and bless you, and you'll have a much more joyful life because of it. God bless you today.